Hey guys, what's up? It's Jax and Wild here, and today we are back on the Cavecraft SMP server.
And we are in the Wizard Kingdom today, up on a very high thing of scaffolding because we're working on some massive wizardy terraforming today.
But before we do that, let's go and have a look at some of the stuff we've done off camera. You're going to notice two things straight away while I'm looking here. We have done more work on the embassy with the other Cavecrafters, so let's just quickly fly over there. We are getting
looking magnificent,
very
DJ.
close to finishing. Oh, it is, and we've added in a grass center to this, so we can walk around in here. There's another block here, which I assume has been placed by an Enderman. So we've got another block there.
Enderman is stealing our blocks, JJ. But now
no.
we have a platform here that we can put a castle inside of the embassy castle.
Yes.
And you can see all
Small
of
little
the turrets are in now. We just have a couple finishing details to add, and we can get building the actual embassies.
We got to add the little bridge here, and then the Colonels of Merlins and like the finer details on those two turret sort of things, and then we can, as Wild said, add in the embassies. But then over
they're gonna
here,
be so fantastic.
as the sun is setting, we have a dark wizard sort of a mage tower, which looks fantastic. This was put in off camera, and oh my goodness. It was so tricky to build. All this blackstone, and this roof was...
Thank you to GG for getting all of that.
Oh yes, huge thanks to him and all the other Cavecrafters. Make sure to check them out in the description down below. But we built this in off camera, and golly goodness, it was so tricky to build this roof right here. This roof was so just confusing, and then the curvature of this, such a tricky build. But it is definitely worth it because it looks great.
Yes, it's got quite an ominous look, and we've used some of the nether woods because for a dark tower, having woods that come from such an ominous place like the nether just feels right. But we do need to do a bit of terraforming and decorating around this.
And inside it?
And inside it, yes, because it's currently just a windy tower.
Yep.
But today we are going to be starting on a very big project because the main castle build for this Wizard's Kingdom is actually going to be floating on a great big rock in the sky up where we have the scaffolding.
It's going to be
so
ripped out
all
of
the towers... Yes, it will be. All the towers around the Wizard's Kingdom have their own kind of feel because the wizards are quite an independent kind of people.
Yes.
But we're going to have this big meeting place up on the rock, and you know, it makes sense that it's floating. Wizards can just magic themselves up there.
Yeah, so this rock, we're going to be building it up there, but as well as that, we will be digging out a hole in here, so it looks like the rock with magic has been ripped out of the ground to really create that wizard magical mystical effect.
Oh, it's going to be quite impressive.
But we got to sleep,
JJ, I think we should sleep because there's creepers everywhere, and that is not going to be helpful for building.
Not at all.
Although it could help you with the hole, JJ.
Yes. There's a creeper right there. Well,
JJ, there's two creepers right there.
Well, let's lead these creepers up to the hole. But yes, let's get going. So where did the creepers go? I think they're all gone now.
That's a great question, JJ. Oh, did they respawn?
I think they did.
Oh, how inconvenient.
But
oh, JJ, there's a bit of emerald in that mountain there.
Yes, I'm about to dig out this big chunk of mountain because we do not want it here. And Wild is going up to start building the big chunk of mountain that's in the sky. So, luckily, snow isn't too hard to dig, and a lot of this is made out of snow. The top half of this is made out of a big portion of stone.
Now, I'm going to go up a little higher than I think because it's always better to, have more room than it is to have too little.
Yes, of course.
And then I'm going to start on the top platform. Now, we want to create a kind of wiggly, wavy, pointy, organic kind of shape. So I'm going to build as far over this way as we can. And we're definitely going to need that mountain there going, JJ.
Yes. And I'm getting so many snowballs. Do we need snow for this build at all, Wild? Should I keep this?
Yeah, I reckon we should. We could, because we want it to look like this part of the mountain kind of up here. It'll be good to have some snow terraformed, and we can build some snowy banks up against the castle, you see.
I will make this into snow blocks then for now.
All right, I think I'm good to go. I think this is where I'm going to start, JJ. Wish me luck for this confusing outline.
Good luck.
And hopefully, JJ, we don't have to get rid of that mountain.
Oh, hopefully not. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Okay, so I'm going to start from here. And I'm going to start building to either side so I can get a feel for how far it's going to go that way and how far it's going to go that way.
A lot of this mountain is
I'm gonna
snow.
go
Oh
1, 2,
my
3,
goodness. There's
4,
so much snow
5.
in this mountain. It's actually amazing because my shovel is just tearing through it.
Yeah, look at that, JJ. That's great. You're going to be done with that digging in no time. You're a diggy bear.
Yeah, let's get more snow blocks.
Okay, let's come around this way. So I've gone 2. Might come 1 more. And come out 2. And so the actual shape of this platform is going to have some slight curves like this, and then it's going to have some really pointy shapes. So it's going to be quite fun. And then we'll need to fit a really cool looking castle on top. And we don't want this kind of wizardy castle to be anything like any of the other magical castles that we have. Because, well, the wizards would have something quite unique, I feel. Don't you, JJ?
Yes, I agree, but I've got a terrible problem. Water and
What's
ice.
that?
Ice and this is going to be fun.
Oh, that looks like
so
a fun
fun.
job, JJ.
There's so much ice as well.
I've got 2.
Go ahead and destroy all this ice.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I tell you what's scary, JJ. When you build it up high and then the block doesn't load in, and then it's like you're floating.
Oh, yes, okay, that is very scary. But you know what's even scarier? The amount of ice and water I'm going to have to clog up here.
You're a plumber bear.
I am a plumber bear. Oh, look at... No, this is so just terribly annoying.
There is a lot of water there, JJ, although it's getting rid of all the snow that's on top of the snow blocks.
Good point, but...
Okay, so once I've got this bit, I can start getting a feel of how far this is going to come out because we're about halfway through the platform here. So I think this is probably a good placement. I could move everything back just a little though because I was a bit worried we'd have a collision with this bit of mountain here. But since it does curve, we don't. So I might go back 2 or 3 blocks off of everything.
Or you could leave it there wild, and that means I can dig less of this out, and we can have more sticking out that way.
Okay, I'll do that, JJ. That's
because it's easier to build out that way than it is to bring it further back because we have to do more digging. Where if we just have it a bit further forward, we don't have to add any extra work.
That is very true, JJ. And the less digging of ice you can do, the better, I think, for your sanity.
Yes, definitely. And I think I'm done with all the ice if I don't go too much further back. But yeah.
Nice.
The shovel is getting
JJ.
very broken very quickly.
I can imagine it would be, yes. So that was one of our pointier points. Now I'm going to have another littler point here. My only concern is I don't want this to be floating too far out. And you know, the other thing, JJ, is if the hole is a little bit differently shaped and, you know, a bit off-center to this, it's all right. Because I can imagine that a floating rock in the sky would drift a little. Yes,
and also, it's going to be very hard to compare the hole to this. The hole to the floating thing.
Extremely hard.
Be quite impressive, but extremely hard.
Yes. So we just want it to have the idea, the feeling that it is ripped out of the ground. And so having a hole is important for that. Okay, so I'm coming around this way. And I suppose having it forward does make it quite a prominent feature for the landscape, which is nice.
Yes, because we want this to be right in the spotlight. I'm going to head down and sleep because it's probably easier for me to sleep than you all the way up there.
Oh, thank you, JJ. Yes, this is rather difficult up here. And one thing to keep in mind is that this wizard's castle isn't actually going to have any way to access it apart from being able to fly, because I don't think wizards would need any other way, really. So it'll be a fun feature to, you know, be trying to land up here while we're building, JJ.
Oh, we might have to put a little runway.
We might need to put a little runway, a wizard runway.
Yes. Or a wizard helipad, maybe.
A wizard helipad? A wizard air traffic control tower?
Oh, yes, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Sounds important to control the incoming wizard.
A wizard traffic control tower? That was terrible.
Wizard.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh,
Wizard.
yes, JJ, that is... Oh, yes.
Oh
if
my
Wizard
goodness.
had an airline, it would be Wizard.
Yeah, Wizard. Oh my goodness.
Okay,
we should make a wizard airline.
1, 3, we should. 2, you are a wizard, JJ, so you can do that.
I could be the president of the company. Yeah, the CEO.
President?
President of the company. Company's president.
Yes. I was going to try and make a pun with president and bear, but then I realized that wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't. You're terrible at puns. Just leave it up to the pros, Wild.
Okay, I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up to the bears.
Yep.
Boop, boop, ba-doo. Okay, I need to come over this way. No, I need to go that way. We've got a bit of a pointier point here.
There is so much to mine out here. This is going to take so very long.
It is, GG. Although, once I've got this platform marked in, I'm actually going to start putting in the outlines for the points before we fill it in. So we'll also be able to get a good idea of the shape that we need to dig for our
I'm
hole.
trying to dig out the shape here. So that's actually probably a decent dig. I really didn't need to dig out this mountain at all.
Yes, you do. You definitely do.
Only
You
here,
see, there's gonna be-
up to here.
Because you see, JJ, what's going to happen? And I'm running around. I've got this very thin... Ah! Oh, no! Well,
Oh, my
hi,
goodness,
I'm coming
Wild.
down. Hi. Whoa, there's a lot of snow here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you see, JJ, there's going to be these big, massive points coming down, and they come down quite far. So the reason we're digging this out is not so much for the hole, but it's so there's a good bit of separation between the mountain and the platform and the spikes that are coming down from that, just because it'll look nicer, you know?
Yeah, so I'm trying to dig out this now so it matches the slantiness of it.
Yes, 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 yes.
But yes, so let's get going on this. Okay, this is
Okay.
so much digging. Wild's done a little bit more on that. I've done a little bit more digging, but I've got a lot more digging to get done.
Oh, I know. There's just endless digging, JJ. So I've come around to...
I wonder if TNT's a
Let's not forming
viable
another
option
point.
with this, Wild.
Well, it could be, although it could create a bit of an ugly looking shape.
But we could get the chunk majority of this TNT.
That is
I'm gonna go see if we've
true.
got any TNT at the thing.
Very true,
the
very
community
true.
hall. We'll fingers crossed we have a bit of TNT.
Yes, and you can get kind of the main bit of it done, I think.
Yeah,
And then you can shape it.
refine it.
1, 2, 3. Yes, I think that could work quite well. And then I'm coming round. I think I've got about a quarter of this outline to go. So, you know, I'm getting there with this one as well.
Nice. I'm just gonna quickly make this into snowbox while I'm here.
Oh, I've got some snow and iron from visiting you.
Oh yes, you would.
Yes, yes. There's snow everywhere.
Everywhere. Where is?
We can build a whole army of snowmen, JJ.
Now I know we have a creeper farm, but a gunpowder
We do.
farm, but I'm not sure where it is. So that makes it a little bit difficult. So
Well, yes, the world is. There's such a lot of things to
there has.
keep in
And
mind
we
when
haven't-
exploring because there's stuff everywhere, really.
And we haven't really needed to use any gunpowder yet because we haven't made the rockets because we've been given them by Flash, the awesome dude.
The Rocket Man.
Yes, the Rocket Man.
So yes, and there's not a lot of exploding in the Fairy Kingdom.
No, there isn't. No, there isn't. Might have to. Do you know which direction it's in, Wild?
No, I don't.
I think TNT would be really fun as well. I really want to.
probably
I
would be
really want
very
to
fun.
use TNT.
So I got 3, 2. This one needs to be 3. JJ, I'm so close to finishing
I've got
my
an idea.
outline.
I'm going to go very nice, and then you can work on the pointy bits. I'm going into the Nether because I'm surely they have it marked. The other cave
Okay,
crafters
yeah.
are organised, right?
They're very organized,
Surely
especially
the iron
compared
farm.
to us,
Okay,
JJ.
hold on. What is that? That's the tools and
That's
controls.
2.
That's a mushroom portal
2.
to the swamp.
1.
Okay. What about this? That's a cow farm. Clearly.
Okay, so they have done labeling, so you might be
Okay.
able to
Okay.
find
I
it,
might be
JJ.
able to find this. I'm losing hope
1,
very quickly.
1. You are? Oh dear. 2. Oh, but I'm getting excited because I'm always
Maybe it's
there.
down this way. Oh no! Don't die in the Nether. Oh my
So that's
goodness.
3. That's 2.
You almost there,
Oh
Wild.
no. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, this might be a creeper farm. This
How
has.
does this not line up?
No, I'm gonna try it. Oh, does it
Okay,
not
well-
line up? Uh-oh.
I'm going to move everything over 1.
Oh no. Well, I found a random portal. I'm not sure what it... Oh, hold on. Hold on. This looks like something. Oh no, it's a lush cave. Never mind.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to find... where? We gotta find
Where
it.
could it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, I think that'll work. That'll work. I like the shape. Let me get a better view of it from above and see
I
if this
almost
works.
died. Oh,
You did, Gigi?
oh
dear.
my goodness. You probably heard me lean back in my chair because my chair is incredibly squeaky.
I did. Hang on, I'm
Yes.
flying straight up into the air right now so I can zoom
see the
down and
creeper
get a good
farm?
look at this.
in the
Oh,
air?
me?
No, I can't.
No, I can't. I can just see a lot of mountain. I can see my lovely outline
I have
here.
one more
You can
idea.
see the shape I've got.
Let me have a look at what you've done.
Like that. Whoa!
Oh, that's looking fantastic, Wild.
Oh, thank you, JJ. Now I'm going to start filling it in. Oh, I can get a good view from the ground. Now I'm going to start filling it in and putting in some pointy points. And a platform like this gives us plenty of room for building.
And while you were doing that, Wild, I'm going to look for the creeper farm while you fill that in.
Okie dokie.
I found TNT in the Fairy Kingdom, and I am ready to explode some stuffs.
Oh, yes, JJ, that's probably left over from when we did some exploding with Ellie, remember?
Oh, very likely.
Oh, yes. Well, that is a very lucky find there, JJ, and I do hope you're careful with that TNT
I am,
and
of
don't
course.
go exploding yourself. Oh, there it goes, blowing up.
Boom, boom, boom,
Well, it looks
boom,
quite
boom.
cool from up here, JJ.
Oh, it's
Looks
very
like,
cool.
because you see, as soon as you light the TNT on fire, I can't see it anymore because of the render distance. So it looks like you're using magical wizard powers
I
to
am.
explode the mountain. Look at it go.
How did that one
Wow,
piece
that's
not explode?
magical.
That is
Oh,
so...
don't you hate that,
It's
JJ?
actually two pieces, but you know what I mean.
One chunk of pieces.
Yeah, because they were next to each other.
Well, I've actually made a little slight adjustment to the shape here. I wanted this bit to come in a little bit higher.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Are you okay, JJ?
I'm okay.
You don't sound very okay.
I almost wasn't, but I am now.
You almost weren't. Okay. Well, I'm glad you are. Well, yes, I made a slight adjustment to the shape here because I wanted to come out a little bit wider, but I'm lucky to say that it doesn't come too far in front of this wizard's tower, so you'll still be able to see that very well. And I think the wonderful thing here is that, you see, the wizards out of all the kingdoms, they don't really have a key ruler because they're all pretty powerful in their own right. So they're all pretty equal. So instead of this being like a ruler's castle, this is more of like a meeting place kind of castle.
A meeting hall, a great hall.
Yes, like a great hall for the wizards.
We need to put in, is it Merlin? Like that table with the wizards around it? What is it
The
called?
round table?
The round table. Is it really just called the round table? we can put in the square table.
Yes, the round table, the knights of the round table, and these will be the wizards
so
of the
sad.
square
I thought it was going
table.
to be something cool like, I don't know, a majestic name, not just the round table.
Well, the reason why it was a round table, JJ, is the exact reason why we would want it to be a round table for the Wizard's Kingdom, because it meant that everyone was equal at the table. There wasn't like
I
a
see.
head of the table, you
So a
see?
square table would do the same.
Well, I mean, I guess so, yes.
So we'll do a square
Everyone
table.
would have the same preeminence. Makes sense, it makes sense.
I don't have any more TNT, so we're going to have to mine now. But it was really fun. It was really fun blowing stuff up with TNT.
Oh, that's good, and it looks like you did quite a lot there, JJ.
Oh, I definitely did.
Hey, JJ, my pickaxe might be faster than your one.
Oh, it might be. I just have a mending diamond one. Could you throw
Yeah,
it down?
Yeah, here, have mine. It's got
Catch it,
better
catch it,
stuff on
catch it. I caught it. It didn't even touch the ground.
catch,
That felt
JJ.
so epic.
was
my
epic.
goodness, yeah, that
Was
is
that
much
faster?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, fantastic. All right,
And
I
it's
might
silk
need to
touch,
come
so we
get a
get extra
pickaxe from
stone.
you.
Oh, yes, you can.
Yes, yes.
I'll fly up and do that quickly. Here you go.
Oh, I'd appreciate that, JJ. I have a lot of trouble getting up and down. I just
There you go.
died.
Delivery. I dropped it.
Oh, thanks. Wow, you didn't even need to land to do that, JJ. That was
Wait, did
that's
it? Did you
quite
have to walk
impressive.
and grab it?
By a couple of blocks, but you didn't land, so it was still super impressive.
Super epic
Yes.
and cool.
It was super epic and cool.
I'm so very glad.
Oh, some other plans I was thinking about for this Wizard's Kingdom, JJ, is that it would be really cool to have a tower made out of quartz and maybe some snow.
No. Well, we might be able to trade quartz. I might be able to accept that.
Yeah. And like calcite and stuff. Up on top of the very tallest peak over
As a
there,
snow one?
the snowy peak, as like a really good wizard's tower. And each of the towers then have their own kind of feeling, you know what I mean? If they've
Yeah.
all got different blocks and designs.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really cool.
I reckon we should also make, I'm not sure how we would do it, somehow a water wizard's tower.
Ooh, that could be quite cool.
Hey, well, I've got a joke
Maybe
for
you
you.
could build it inside.
I've got a joke for you.
Does it have anything to do with water wizards?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh, it's okay.
What did Elsa say when she forgot her jacket?
I
The
don't know.
cold never bothers me anyway.
Oh, JJ, that was. Oh,
That was actually pretty
JJ.
good, wasn't it?
No, it's terrible. It had nothing to do with water wizards.
No, but it was like snow wizards, like the one we were talking about before with like calcite and that.
Yes.
I've got another joke for you.
You have another.
I've got
you
another
do?
one for you.
Okay.
I need to think about how to word it because I've got like the punchline, but I'm trying to work out like the build up to the punchline. You know what I mean?
That's a backwards way of thinking.
What did the snowman
cool.
say to his wife?
What?
Oh, laugh you too. I love.
Oh,
love you too.
JJ.
Oh, laugh you too.
Oh, JJ.
That's amazing.
Oh dear.
Oh, I make great jokes.
You're coming up with some good
Yeah.
Frozen jokes today, JJ.
Yes, I know.
Yes, you should be wearing your
great
Elsa Bear
icebreakers.
skin. Oh. Okay, that one was pretty good. I'll give you that. But I do feel like you should be wearing your Elsa Bear skin.
Oh, I might have to change to it for the end of the video to do a little bit
Yes,
of a Frozen
you
outro.
could do a magical spell, JJ.
Oh, I could do a magical
poof,
spell.
change outfits.
I could. Oh my
Yes.
goodness, like the magicians when they throw down a smoke bomb.
Oh my gosh, yes, you could use TNT to make a smoke bomb, JJ.
I think not.
Oh yeah, we tried that once in the Nether.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't.
No,
a
that was
smoke
an
bomb.
epic.
It
That was
meant to
an
be an
epic explosion.
You
Yeah.
know, it's same sort of deal, and it was bad.
But it was
so-
with a bed,
right.
and beds are fiery, big explosions.
Yeah.
And you killed us both,
Okay.
and we lost all of our
I did.
stuff.
We lost our pants.
Yes, oh, our pants, yes. Oh, that was funny.
Yeah.
We're just reminiscing.
Yeah, that's a good reminder. That's a good reminder to never,
Yes, never do that.
try and make dramatic outros or intros or
With
anything
wild.
really using TNT.
With wild.
Oh, wait, with wild? No, always do dramatic intros and outros with wild because it just makes it
Oh.
more wild, you know, JJ?
Makes it more. Oh, that was terrible. Wow, that was terrible.
I wasn't even meaning that as a pun. I meant it quite literally.
Oh my
But you're right,
goodness.
it's kind of a pun.
Okay, let me sleep. Let me sleep. I need to sleep after that one.
There's a good view of the moon up here, I must say, JJ.
Oh, there would be. Oh, wow, we've got
that's
major
a bit of an
spawning
issue,
issues.
JJ.
Yeah, we've got major spawning issues under this platform now that it is filled in. Oh
Yeah,
no,
we're gonna
let's get this
We're
zombie.
gonna have to put some serious lighting under there. Are you doing some torches?
I am doing some general torches. Where's my
General torches.
Where's my
Okay, that's
elytra?
good. Well,
There it is.
Well, you're working on that. I'm actually going to start figuring out the placement of the spike. So I'm going to dig a hole into this platform wherever we're going to have a spike coming down like this.
Sorry, this is very interesting, Wild, but I'm dying. I'm dying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then that's where we've got a hole there. And then if I'm correct, it should line up with that. Yes, it does. Okay, the next one
Look at
is
that's looking
lined
much
up with
brighter
this
under there.
block here. And I need to come in. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 blocks in. Then I need to come in another.
And so Wild has filled in this platform,
1,
and
2,
I've done
3.
some digging now, so this looks sort of more natural, other than the
1,
fact that it
2.
has no snow on it.
1, 2, 3.
So once
4,
Wild's put in
5.
her spike, basically I'm going to be digging down in that area. So say there's a spike here, I'll be digging down
that makes
here
sense.
to make the
Yep.
spike dip into the ground.
Oh, yes. Hello, JJ. I can see you through my little
Hello,
spike hole.
Wild. So
Hello,
is there
hello.
going to be a spike
So-
there?
There's going to be a spike going straight down there.
Okay.
And
So now
there's
I'm
going to
going
be
to
a
just
spike over this way.
dig out a little thing here, and then I will
Figure out
work
where.
on digging out a spike hole here.
Ooh, this is going to be tricky because I've changed the shape of this to what I had thought of. Well, I'll come back to that spike later. I'll put in these other spikes where I definitely know where they are. So this next spike is the main center spike. And it is...
Going to be the biggest spike, isn't it?
It certainly is going to be the biggest spike. And I need to start by counting down from here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3.
Now, I can
4,
only do so
5,
much
6,
digging under here of these spikes until Wild's actually fully put
7,
in her
8,
spikes.
9. I think I need
because-
to go across 9.
Now, doesn't line up fully perfectly, but
And
it'll
that
have the
should
same visual effect.
Line up
even
with
if it,
this bit.
even if it doesn't line up fully perfectly. So we have
Okay.
that hole
I
there.
changed the shape of that, so
Now,
that
right-
seems about right.
Now, right now, these holes aren't sort of like going, whoa, there's a spike there, because I can't dig out the holes any bigger because I'm not exactly sure how big each spike is. Like
Oh,
how
yes,
big
true.
the curve is coming down. So it might be going, or it might be a much steeper curve. It all depends.
Yes, now that I've got those marked in, there's a zombie on my scaffolding. I'm going to start placing blocks down to form the spike. So I need to figure out
Why is there a zombie there? I lit this up so well. That's so weird.
Maybe you fell down off some of
here.
the higher scaffolding, perhaps.
Maybe.
I'm going to need such a lot of scaffolding for
that's
this, JJ.
possibly what it is. I will go up there and light that up. You will need loads and loads of scaffolding. Let me go up here and light this up.
I'm going to make myself a scaffolding tower. And I think I shall start on this little spike here.
Okay. I've been just like cleaning up a few things around the place while Wild has been working on this first spike here because I couldn't dig any out yet. But we have got this sort of, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the skeleton of the spike where we're going to be filling in between these lines and we'll get our little spiky jaggedy down. Now we've got a decision to make. I keep having to fly back and flying out here.
What's this, JJ?
The decision to make is in proportion. This spike already has been ripped out of the ground. The ground's already lower here. So we could potentially raise the ground here instead of digging down, which might make it look more realistic. Do you know what I'm saying, Wild? Because this ground is already pretty low.
Although I think we just want to make the ground look super jaggedy. Now, JJ, you don't know about this, but I did have a thought.
Yes.
And I think you're not going to like this thought, but I think it's important. See all the grass that covers the mountain here below the snow?
Yep.
We're going to be replacing that with stone.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Oh, you don't hate that thought? Oh, okay. I thought you would have gone,
Well,
Tons of stone.
How far? Like to about here with stone?
I don't know where you are, so let me figure that out.
Just over here.
No, like right down to past the bottom of the other wizard's tower, the dark wizard's tower.
Oh, okay. So that is a lot of stone. That's a lot of work. But no, I agree that would give it a great effect and
I think so.
Would make this sort of wizard tower sit more naturally because right now it's got a stone border around it, but there's grass around that, so it makes that fit in better.
And it will have, and having a neutral base down here will mean we can put any kind of wizard tower we like, which is why we replaced the stone there around that wizard's tower because grass just wouldn't look right for a dark wizard's tower. So we're going to need to do that.
We will. But this platform is huge and it really shows the true scale of this build here. As you can see behind us, it is absolutely massive as I fly up here and fall down quickly. But I'm going to land back on top of here.
While I fly down this way, the main center spike is actually going to be coming down probably to about, let me build a piece of scaffolding here.
Yep.
So that's about here.
Yep.
It'll be coming to about this height. Hang on, I gotta go up. Oh, I gotta build while build.
I reckon there.
Build while build. About here. So it comes down a lot lower than those ones. So it'll be about 36 blocks down.
Yeah, yes, but we have a lot to work on. And a lot of stone to get in place because we're going to be replacing the grass with all, I was about to say glass, the grass with all of that stone. And then we also got to build all of that stone up there.
We got a whole chunk of mountain to build, JJ.
But guys, on that note, that is going to be the end of this video, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new. And stay tuned for next week where you can see more of this being complete. And we'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated.